Delta Geneva traffic, locating left from runway 22. Geneva traffic, 3509, push and start, gate
12. Alright, chat. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope we're all doing well today. Welcome indeed. I hope we're all having a good week so far. Welcome. All right, welcome indeed. So today we're going to be doing some more A310 action. We're going to be flying Geneva, London. We'll go into a bit more detail about that very shortly, but who have we got in the chat so far? Matt Rasso, welcome indeed. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Alfie, welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing well. Shall I join you just not on VATSIM? Entirely up to you, Alfie. Yeah, we're going to be on VATSIM only though, so I won't be able to see you, unfortunately, and you won't be able to see me. But nevertheless, yeah, you're more than welcome to join. You could even join on VATSIM just on observer mode, so that at least you can see me. Might be worth a try. The commentator, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you indeed. Welcome, welcome. I feel like the white balance of my camera is way off here. It's making me look extremely tanned, which is, not, I suppose, not the worst thing in the world. Lil Pop, good evening. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. Flighterer, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. Aviation Beast, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Roy, welcome to the chat. Good evening. Welcome indeed. Identified Aviation, good evening to you as well, sir. Welcome indeed. Chris, welcome indeed. Oh, yes, the commentator with the new badge as well. Love to see it. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much for your continued support. As ever, I do appreciate that. Right. Okie doke. So, yeah, a bit of an impromptu stream today. Yeah, I was a bit late at planning this one. Usually I like to try and get the thumbnail up sort of earlier on in the day, just so you guys can have a bit of time to, well, see that it's happening. I know my schedule at the moment is a little bit here, there and everywhere, but I'm hoping to get to something a bit more regular fairly soon now that I'm in the new place. Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, I'm going to put a poll up, I think, on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that one. But I think I'm going to start doing something like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, something like that. That used to be my old schedule before things got a little bit shaken up. All right. So before we go any further, just a quick shout out to the channel members on Gold and Platinum. So we've got Simline, Jordan, Generic Pilot 1, Asa Murphy, Aviation Alfie, Matt Rasso, the commentator, Andy Ivy, Alistair Knott, and Schutz. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Schutz there, on 6 months. Let's go, brother. And the commentator as well. And Alison Ott. Very good. Well, thank you guys for your continued support. And, of course, to all of the silver members on the channel as well. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your support. All right then, guys. So today, like I say, we're going to be flying Geneva to London. This is a historic route. I did a bit of research and found that Swissair did used to fly between Geneva and London in their A310 300s to my knowledge. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. Fairly short flight and yeah, nice and snappy. Flying out of Geneva, obviously we flew in here and not so long ago now, but we've got this really nice Redwing scenery. And I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously back in the A310 iniBuilds and yeah, really enjoying it actually. The more time I spend in it, the more I'm enjoying it. Spent a bit of time between the last few streams refining my cameras for the A310, so I'm pretty happy with those now. I've even made them into a community folder package, so I may actually distribute that out. I might put that as a perk for the gold and platinum members on the channel to grab that there on the Discord, but I'm not entirely certain on that yet, so leave that one with me. Dave, good evening. Like the mood lighting, yeah, thank you very much, dude. Yeah, I spent a bit of time the other day working on the lighting in here as well, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think yeah, I'd still like to improve it in somewhat. I'd like a stronger. I've got a light down here shining on this side of my face, but it's not very strong, so I think I prefer something a bit stronger, sort of hitting this side of my face. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you noticed. I spent a fair bit of time on the weekend actually making some barn doors for my light that's in front of me here, so that it's a bit more of a directional light and it doesn't spill all over the background here. So if I open the barn doors, you can see it kind of goes over the background there. All right, Anman, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Am I on VATSIM? I indeed, yeah, I am indeed. You're more than welcome to join. Yeah, absolutely. Troy, thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. Is that my best side? I don't know. You tell me. Right. Okie dokes. Chat. So then, let's get rocking and rolling then. So, we're here at Geneva, as you can see. Oh, what's happened to the thingamajig? Oh, that's not looking too healthy, is it? Interesting. Let me just see if I can fix that real quick. You guys probably can see what I'm talking about. The little bit below, just right here. This is not supposed to be happening. I'll just fix that very quickly, and we shall press on. This is what I get for making changes without testing them first of all. Bear with me. Sorry about this, chat. I will not be a moment. Oh, we fixed. I think we might be fixed. Let's see how that goes anyway. So we're here at Geneva. As you can see, there's some other people here on VATSIM at the moment. Looking very, very nice indeed. This is the Redwing scenery, like I say. And we're going to be flying in this beautiful Swissair livery that I found on flightsim.to. The Choco livery, it's called, which is the registration HB IPH. And you can see it's got this beautiful, nice brown line down the side. Nice little, well, it's not really a cheat line, is it? It's sort of like a cheat line, but it doesn't go over the windows like your traditional cheat line. And then you've got this different colour for the belly as well, slightly grey colour. So very, very nice looking livery, I do think. And yeah, let's get cracking with things, shall we? So just before we go any further, as we always do, let's go ahead and just quickly look through the OFP. So we're going to be Sierra Romeo 348, Swissair 348. This is the old IATA notation they used to use before they became Swiss Airlines. Date 16th of November. We're going from Geneva to Heathrow, A310, Hotel Bravo, India Papa Hotel is registration. Callsign is going to be Swiss 348. And estimated departure time 18:30. We'll see if we actually make that. And expected arrival time is going to be 8 o'clock. Zulu. Takeoff weight we're expecting is going to be 248 tons. That can't be right, surely. Have I generated this in pounds by accident? Surely not. Come on now. Let's just have a quick look here. I have generated it in pounds. Why is that? Why does pounds keep doing that to me? Right. Let's regenerate. And we'll just go ahead and just press cancel there. And we'll do that again. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll just load it again from SimBrief. There we go. Okay, so everything else is the same. Takeoff weight is going to be 112 tons. We're expecting today. Alternate is Manchester. Cruising at flight level 380, stepping down to 360 Abner. Block fuel we're expecting is 10.5 tons. We'll round that up to. And we're expecting to depart runway 22 here at Geneva on the Dipir 6 Alpha departure. It looks like we do also have a controller on here at Geneva at the moment, which is quite nice. There we go. Geneva approach is on at the moment. And then we're expecting 09 left at Heathrow. We'll see how that pans out on route. 211 passengers and 6 tons of cargo. And then coming down, quick look at the weather. We do have some SIGMETs in place here. So based on the London and France FIR UIR, severe icing port forecast, as well as let's see. Well, severe icing, severe turbulence forecast, and severe turbulence forecast in France as well. So we've got it here looking between flight level 70 and 140, moving northeast. Right. Similar sort of flight levels. Sorry, we've got turbulence forecast between surface and flight level 060 here. And the same over France as well. Something to bear in mind, but we might just fly over some of that. But it could be a little bit ropey coming into Heathrow. And we'll have to obviously have a look out for potential icing conditions as well. Make sure we've got the anti-ice on if required on the arrival into London there. Looking at the current METAR for Geneva, 1750. Winds are very, very light. Weather is just great here at Geneva. Wind a bit stronger at Heathrow, coming from the southeast. 10 knots, light rain. We've got towering cumulus in the area as well, and dew point is quite close to the current surface temperature as well there, so we'll have to potentially look out for low visibility conditions. We've also got temporary 4,000 visibility and rain as well. So yeah, some potentially interesting conditions going into Heathrow. But we'll keep up to date with that. And then weather at Manchester it's not looking too bad. Not the greatest in the world, but also not bad. Quite cold here in the north of England. Right. Quick look at the significant weather charts here. So as you can see, we do have some significant weather over Europe. And let's see. So we've got isolated embedded cumulonimbus clouds between below flight level 100 and up to flight level 300 going into the southeast of London. Southeast of the UK and over the coast of France there. And yeah, over France. And then over here, over main sort of central Europe, we've got potential for moderate and icing and turbulence below flight levels 100 and up to flight levels 190. So it's something to bear in mind on the climb out. Maybe have to keep an eye out for icing and maybe keep the seatbelt signs on a little bit longer. So that's the OFP. We'll get cracking in the flight deck then, shall we? Because we have had a captain on board already. Is the pilot monitoring today? He's already been on board and he's been setting up some of the systems on the flight deck, and we'll have a jump in there and let's have a look then, shall we? So I've just been sat here reviewing my documents, just sat in business class enjoying the extra legroom here, and a quick orange juice, definitely no vodka in it. Right, so let's go ahead and jump on to the flight deck then and get rocking. Lovely. It's very quiet in here. I can't hear anything. Can you? I can't. There we go. Lovely. Does that mean GSX is going to have the wrong... I mean, GSX is going to have the wrong audio device as well. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, fantastic. It looks like they fixed the issue with... oh, dear, that's a bit funny, isn't it? Looks like they fixed the issue with the sim brief on GSX as well, which is nice to see. Lovely jubbly. I'm just going to restart it because there's something funky going on here with the VDGS. Right. Hey, sir. Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Welcome indeed. Welcome indeed. Right, all right, all right. No worries at all, Alfie. No worries. Lovely. I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, how are you doing? Fizzy, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. You'll be joining the flight, just not VATSIM. No worries at all, Alfie. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the flight. Sean is in the chat. He says, hey, Fuzzy Bob. Been having some serious frame rate lag since Sim Update 11. Thought it was a problem with the A310, but it seems to affect all of their aircraft. Any ideas? Not sure, to be honest. Maybe check your graphics settings. Make sure nothing's changed on its own, like it sometimes does in Microsoft Flight Sim. Otherwise, to be honest, I've not really experienced too much of a difference with Sim Update 11. It feels more or less the same. So, yeah, maybe just double check that and maybe look at your graphics driver settings as well, potentially. Although I'm not the greatest person to ask about performance because I pretty much never mess with anything, never tweak anything, never change anything. So yeah, so I don't tend to experience a whole lot of issues on that front. Is there any way you can link your sim brief into here? As in my sim brief, the route on sim brief? I can put the route in the chats. Pilot Stud, welcome to the chat, brother. I hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you as ever. Welcome, welcome. What's the aircraft's tail number, says Alfie. The tail number is Hotel Bravo India Papa Hotel. El Pepino, welcome indeed from France. Cheese and wine. Let's go. Get some cheese and wine on the go in first class, definitely. Arctic Turn, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Stephen O'Rourke, welcome indeed. Welcome, welcome. All right. A320 Home Cockpit Builder, welcome indeed as well. All right, lovely. Let's get rocking then, because we are probably going to be late here, thanks to my waffling. Let's just go ahead and get cracking with the boarding process. Now then, just a little detail I noticed on this aircraft, and you don't really notice it during the day, but if you have a look at these LCD displays here, look at the variation. I really enjoy that detail. There's just a little variation between them. I do enjoy that. Very nice. All right. Anyway, I am waffling on at this point. So, crew's already on board. Let's get cracking then. So, like I say, our pilot monitoring for today, the captain has already been on board. He's already extinguished all the white lights. He's already set the IRS to nav. So things are rocking and rolling here. So let's get everything else set up as we usually like it. IRS is not aligned yet, so we don't have any figures in here. We can actually just go ahead and do that real quick. Nav database is current. Now, some of you guys may remember we had an issue in the last stream with flying into Dublin using the Bagso. I think it was a 2 Zulu arrival. And I actually posted on the Navigraph forums regarding this to see if they could enlighten me as to why that was an issue. And basically what the issue is because the A310 is it's basically using the Sims. Well, it uses the base nav data included with the sim. And what I mean by that is that in comparison to, say, the Fenix or the PMDG, these guys have a separate sort of custom flight management system that is separate from the base sim. So that's why we don't see these problems with those aircraft. But with the A310, because it uses the base nav data, even though I'm using Navigraph nav data, basically how it works is the sim has this weird thing whereby if the SID that you're flying or that you want to fly, if it doesn't have a runway at the end of it, so for example at the moment in the base sim, runway 10 left, the new runway at Dublin, it doesn't actually exist yet in the sim. Even though it does exist in some sceneries. It doesn't exist in the MK Studios scenery, it doesn't exist in the base scenery. So therefore, it will basically just not show any of the SIDs that relate to that runway. Now, I know we landed on 10 right, but the SID that we wanted to fly, sorry, not the SID, the star that we wanted to fly was for 10 right or 10 left. So that's why it didn't show up, basically, and that's the reason for it. It's very strange, but yeah, managed to get to the bottom of that, thankfully. Right, so nav database is active and in date. So we're going to go from LSGG to EGLL. So let's align the IRS and we'll just continue on with our flows here. So we'll get the pitch trim on now and come down. Oh, hello. Oh, it does just take a few minutes to fully align after pressing that button. I should have pressed that button earlier, actually, because as you can see there, we've got 7 minutes to go. So never mind. We'll carry on. All right. So also another thing that I found out, and I can't really show you this now, but the flight path vector. We tried to use that on the approach last time, but for some reason it only works on the captain's side at the moment, which is a bit bizarre, but never mind. That's going to be fixed in the next update, I hear. Everything else is looking good on here. Lovely stuff. Let's just get the airport elevation here at Geneva 1411. We'll just set that. There we go. Lovely stuff. What I also did chat as well is, you may remember I was complaining about how slow the knobs twist in this aircraft, and I thought it felt like that they had optimized it for the newer cockpit interaction system. So I thought, how can I use that cockpit interaction system but not have that blue glow? So what I did was I went on to flightsim.to, the savior of all flight simmers, and there is actually a mod on there that removes the blue glow from that mode. So now we can use that. As you can see, I can click and I can drag like that. And if we use the radios, here's probably a better example. And as you can see, it works a lot quicker to move the knobs, and I'm a big fan of that, and that was something that was irking me last time. So that's also resolved. We're going to assume the pilot monitoring has also run through all the tests as well, so we're not going to run through all of those. We're going to continue on down here. Let's have a look down here. That's all looking fine. Lovely stuff. And then down here, everything else is set and ready to rock and roll. Right, fantastic. Let's get an ATIS. We've got ground on as well now. Lovely stuff. We've got information. Tango QNH is 1003, so we'll go ahead and set that as well. Oop, that's the minimums bug. 1003 is what we want. There we go. As you can see, moving that knob a lot quicker now. Lovely stuff. We could also set our minimums bug. Oh, baby. We could also set our minimums bug to roughly 1411 there, something like that, just to show the airfield elevation. Right, cool. Okie dokes. So, let's see how we're doing. We should be expecting the refueler to come in a bit, so we're not going to do anything with the weight and balance section in here just yet. What we can do though is we can set the, well, there's no point in setting it until the fuel truck arrives, is there? So we'll wait for that, and we'll go ahead and get our clearance first, shall we? So 121850 to speak to ground here. 12. Oh my god, I need to work on this camera angle so I can get those click spots right. 121850.
Welcome in Geneva. Taxi stand.
I get my notepad.
Liner via link 5.
1 liner via link 5.
Ground reference 248 heavy. Ready to copy IFR to early wheel information Sierra. Air Force 3428. Information Tango now current. Cleared Orly. DPR6 Alpha departure out of runway 22. Initial climb flight level 990 and squawk 6741. Departure from runway 22. DPR6
right.
Alpha squawk 6741. Initial climb 9000 and information Tango and French 248 heavy.
DPR6 Alpha
3428.
90 is the initial climb.
Information Tango and initial to 90 reference for this.
Lovely. Alright, fantastic.
Geneva ground, please. From Scenery at base 19. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Alright.
Geneva ground, very good evening. Swiss 348, stand 14, type A310. Information Tango on board, QNH 1003. Request clearance to London Heathrow.
Swiss 348 to Geneva apron, hello, cleared Heathrow, runway 28, DPR6 Alpha departure. Its climb is flight level 90 and squawk 6737.
Clear to London Heathrow, runway 22, DPR6 Alpha departure. Initial climb, flight level 90, squawk 6737, Swiss 348.
Swiss 348, take that correct.
Lovely. So,
good evening, top 8 for Mike Charlie. We have the clearance, we're stand 3 to request started.
67.
Top 8 for Mike Charlie. QNH
37.
1003, startup approved.
Lovely job.
1003, start approved for top
1 minute for our IRS alignment. So let's go menu, ACARS, and sim brief request. Lovely stuff. That's all in there. Fantastic. Great. So let's carry on plugging in. We're going to go alternate is Manchester. Cost index now, SimBrief doesn't give a cost index, so we'll go with cost index 60. I hear that is relatively close to the Mac 80 cruise profile that it gives on SimBrief. Flight ID is Swiss 348. Lovely. Okie dokes. So let's just double check the temperature at top of climb. That's going to be minus 54. And the chopper pause. Uh, 335. Okay, it doesn't let me change that. Fair enough. We'll leave that as it is. Cruise wind 293 at 66. That's slightly wrong, but we can amend that. Lovely. GPS primary, fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, dokes. So flight plan runway 22. And the dip here 6 alpha, which is what we expected. We'll insert that. Lovely job, fantastic. And then just scrolling down, we'll go ahead and set the expected arrival into Heathrow, which is 09 left on the Also 1 hotel. And we won't set a transition as of yet because it might be vectors. We do have some controllers on there at the moment. We'll look at that again on the way. So secondary flight plan we shall copy active, and we'll just set for a return to field if we can do that. It's a little bit more rudimentary than the modern Airbuses. So we'll go LSGG, LSGG. And then in there, we'll go ahead and just set... we don't need to set a departure. We'll just set runway ILS22 in case we need to come back. And that doesn't put anything in, does it? Unless you choose a star. Interesting. Okay, so we'll just click none and insert. Lovely. Okay, that's fine. No worries, that's in there. Great stuff. Okay, and
Substate for Mike Charlie, ready for taxi.
whilst we're doing that, we'll go ahead.
For Mike Charlie, taxi on point runway 22 via inner, link 3, outer and alpha.
While we're doing that, we might as well just go ahead and set the ILS frequency.
Alpha, substate for Mike Charlie.
Ground, hello, Canon 5782, vacated runway 221 Charlie, requesting taxi into the gate.
Right, so that's all done. Fantastic stuff.
5782, welcome in Geneva, taxi, stand 17 via link 5 and inner.
Now, for the departure we're flying, it is backed up by ground-based nav aids, so we'll go ahead and tune some of those. I'm just going to turn the ATC down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Right, so we'll go ahead and just tune a couple of VORs. So we'll tune the Geneva VOR, and we'll just need to come up here and just flick the VOR switch up on both sides. And then we'll come down and just tune 11575, which is already set, and we want 224 radial. These switches seem to be a lot less sensitive than the ILS one. And then we want to put in the Dijon Longvic VOR. Excuse my pronunciation there. That's on 11145, and the course is going to be 329 inbound. There we go, 329. Fantastic. Right, so that's that done. Next up, we'll go and do init B. So block fuel, what we're going to expect is... Let's just have a look outside here. We've got the catering on its way in. Lovely job. Oopsie daisies. Sun's coming up here in Geneva. Obviously not the real time in the real world, but we are using live weather. Lots of, I'm guessing all these generic aircraft are also A310s. Let's see what we got in here. Passengers boarding through the jetways. Love to see it. Do they come down here as well? No, they don't. I wonder if that can be set up. I think you probably can put some walk away points for that one. Anyways, carrying on. Block fuel. Now, obviously, you're supposed to only put the actual block fuel on board, but we're going to go ahead and just plug in what we've got in our SimBrief flight plan because that is, I mean, we know we're going to have that figure, 10.5. Zero fuel weight is going to be 102.8. Which is going to give us a takeoff gross weight 112.9 and landing weight of 105.1. Lovely. CG we don't know yet because we've not loaded the aircraft. Although, having said that, what we probably can do is, let's see. We've got a lot of extra here, haven't we? I did put 30 minutes extra because we're going into Heathrow. Route reserve is going to be 1 ton. Alternate fuel is going to be 2.3. Is that correct, actually? And final reserve 1.7 according to SimBrief. So we'll stick that one in as well. Right, lovely. I'm not sure why trip fuel is in minus 3.7. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that, but you can't change trip fuel, can you? It might be because the CG's not in yet. Anyways, let's go ahead. I tell you what we can do is it going to show me the CG if I change it like this? No, it's not. Okay, fine. No worries. How are we doing? Fuel is coming in.
Top Swiss 84 Mike Charlie, contact Geneva arrival 131.325. Have a nice evening, bye bye.
131.325, top Swiss 84 Mike Charlie, bye bye.
Is some of our new camera. Oh, look at that contrail going overhead there. Love to see it. Right. I'll catch up with some messages just while this guy connects. Let's see. How to update Eric in A310. You can either use Navigraph or the sim is actually up to date, to be honest with you. So you could do Navigraph. You just need to update the Sims base nav data, but the Sims base nav data I think is being updated in the last sim update, I believe. There's a lot of flickering going on here. Have I got my anti-alias in? Has it turned itself off? No? Interesting. Oh, collision. We didn't see anything. Oh dear. Poor driving there. Right. Connecting up. Right, we can do the loading now. So, passengers 211. Cargo is 6 tons and the fuel required 10.5. Looks like we're going with 10.6. Right, fine. Okay, CG is 24.8.
Very good evening, Swiss 3 Delta Charlie on stand for with information uniform.
And the block fuel 10.6 actually.
Airbus A310, request clearance to Dublin.
Lovely. Okie dokes. Right then, so we are running late already. Dear me. Start the chrono just to see how late we're going to be. Departure time was supposed to be 1 minute ago.
clear to Dublin, out of runway 22 via DBF 6 Alpha departure.
It says I can now load aircraft using the FB. I have just done that.
Swiss 3 Delta Charlie, read back correct.
Yeah, fuel has updated. Nah, he's not going, is he? Come on now, GSX. Please, do something right for once. We'll put 10.9 in, see if he accepts it. Oh, there we go. It's working now. Okay, fine. 10.9 it is. CG is 24.8 still. Lovely. Right then, okie dokes. So we'll do our takeoff calculations. Right then. So takeoff run available.
Geneva,
3,900 meters. Surface is dry. Runway heading. 224.
Geneva, taxi stand 19er via link.
Winds are calm. Just check the weather again. Variable at 1 knot. So what we'll do is we'll put in the reciprocal. Zero 44 at 1. Outside air temperature is 9 degrees. And the QNH 1003. Takeoff weight 113.3. Oops, 0.3. We'll go for flaps 15, 15. Anti-ice is going to be off and the air conditioning is going to be on. Let's calculate. Flex of 57, 38, 38 and 65. Flex of... Oh, we don't set the flex here, do we? 138. And 165 here on the FCU. Button's still not that quick though. 165. There we go. Initial climb was 9,000 feet. Oh, how do I pull this one out? With this new cockpit method. Okay, a right click did it. Interesting. Right, okie dokes. That's fine. We'll go profile for the departure and nav. We'll go DH -5. Right. And then a flex of, what was it, 56 or something? 57. 57! Lovely. Right, and then the departures here at Geneva is NADP 2. So we'll go up to, thrust reduction is going to be at 2,900 feet. And then the acceleration height is going to be 4,400. Engine out acceleration is going to be at 3,100 feet. Okie dokes. Lovely jubbly. Okie dokes. So I think we're pretty much there. Let's do our cockpit prep, or let's do before start down to the line. Cockpit prep is complete. Signs are on an auto. Fuel quantity is 10 point, what did we do? 10.9 tons now. 10.9 tons. Navigation is checked and set. Landing elevation is set. Altimeters are set on both sides. Brake and anti-skid is normal. And on down to the line is complete.
Request push and start facing southwest.
Right.
Delta Charlie, QNH 1002, push and start approved, facing southwest.
So then, we'll do a quick departure briefing
Push and start is approved, facing southwest.
before we go any further.
02, Swiss 3 Delta Charlie.
And we shall get underway. So, over to the fuzz pad to do the briefing. So we're at Geneva, Switzerland. This is 10-9. We'll have a quick look at the taxi out initially. Airport elevation 1411. So we're currently here at the main terminal. Let's have a closer look at that. So we're here at Terminal 1. We are at stand 14. So we're actually at a stand that does not appear to exist on this chart. Rather strangely, but it is on the scenery. So I think we're kind of here, really. Maybe they built a building since they did the scenery. So at stand 14, we're going to push back and probably face to the north on inner. We'll probably get a taxi down inner, link 5, and then down outer or alpha even. So inner, link 5, and then alpha all the way down to runway 22. Lovely. Departure, as we said, you can see here in the 10-1 Papa 6, we can see noise abatement, NADP 1, which is what we looked at, takeoff up to 2,900 feet, takeoff power, and then climb power between 220, takeoff power, sorry, I can't speak, climb power between 2,900 and 4,400, and then above 4,400 acceleration. So, we've already plugged that in, and the departure we're going to be flying is the Dipir 6 Alpha for runway 22. This is the 10-3 Foxtrot charts. Transition altitude is 7,000 feet. And we need to contact Geneva departure when instructed, so not necessarily straight away, but when instructed. SIDS minimum noise routings, which we've already discovered, looked at. Expedite traffic, expect lineup clearances at intersections unless operations require full runway length, which we're going to be asking for if they want us to do an intersection. Speed is 250 knots below flight level 100, and the initial climb clearance, as noted by the controllers, flight level 90. So this is just a standard departure. As you can see, it does use ground-based nav aids. That's why I've tuned in the VORs to answer someone's question there. Flight 477. Clearly I do. But I'm just setting up the aircraft, so I can't read the comments and set up the aircraft at the same time. Right, so we're going to depart on runway 22. Initially runway track, which is 224 degrees, which is also equivalent to the radial 044 from the Passieri VOR. We're then going to take a right turn, passing over the overhead, the VOR, and let's see here. So 8 miles from the Geneva VOR, when passing 7,000, but not before 8 miles Geneva, take a right turn. So once we get to that point, we're going to take a right turn and intercept the inbound course 329er into the Delta Juliet Lima VOR, which basically takes us out to Kelluk and then Dipir. We're flying the 6 Alpha, so... Oh, this is interesting. It's not usually that you'll actually see fixes following the terminating fix on the departure route, but our routing is actually going to take us out on the Bravo 37 airway. So if we can just quickly work that out exactly where that's going to take us. So Bravo 37, it takes us out Lukid, Ababa, and then we're going to take a left turn out to Tutax. So from Dipir, Ibaba, and then out to Tutax here. We do have some notes here at Ibaba. If cleared at or above, we need to be above flight level 200 at Ibaba, and then to Tutax we need to be above flight level 220. So that's that one. Now, I did actually tune the Geneva VOR initially, and it might be better to actually tune this VOR as well, although we won't be able to see the DME for this this VOR, which would be something you would want to have tuned. So we'll keep the Geneva VOR tuned, but what I'll do is I'll actually swap the left side, so we've got the Passieri VOR tunes as well. Because the outbound course from that VOR is actually the same as for this one, so that's fine. We'll go and head and set 1166 then. Right, cool. So that's that, and then what we can do is once we're flying outbound, we can also just change that over to the Delta Juliet Lima, if we so wish, but not entirely necessary. This is just for backup. It's not really needed. The FMS has got all the data in there, as you can see. We've got everything in.
Swiss 3 Delta Charlie,
right, we are just about there, I think. So we'll go ahead and close the cockpit door here.
Taxi to holding point runway 22 via inner link 4 and Alpha, Rainy Delta Charlie.
We'll request the jetway, we'll request the tug to come and plug himself in. So we're ready, and then we'll request our pushback clearance. The A310 automatically puts the VORs in for you. It does indeed, yep, but it doesn't put the courses in automatically, so that's why I've ticked the VORs there.
The near of your tower.
Ambulance 1, Grüezi, no problem.
Sean says, I didn't notice when you pause the sim and unpause while flying the A310, flaps and spoiler will fully deploy. That's probably... Are you using the TCA controller by any chance? You might just need to go into your control settings and unbind. If you have the TCA controller and not the add-on, you'll find you run into that issue.
Swiss 3 Delta Charlie, hold short to link 4.
Right.
Hold short to link 4, Swiss 3 Delta Charlie.
We'll just close that for now. Okie doke. Let's request our pushback clearance. Swiss 348, stand 14, ready for push and start. Probably forgotten about me.
Swiss 348, stand by, I have traffic behind you.
Standing by, Swiss 348. Alright, traffic behind.
Delta Charlie, can continue the taxi.
There he is.
Continue taxi, Swiss 3 Delta Charlie.
Swiss Ambulance 1, you taxied the wrong way, no problem. You can take stand 83 via out.
Oh, sorry, stand 83.
So many A310s here. Love to see it.
And Swiss 348, when cleared of traffic, push and start approved, QNH 1002, facing southwest.
When clear of traffic, QNH, pushback approved, facing southwest, QNH 1003, Swiss 348. Facing southwest, okie dokes, interesting. So then, let's just jump over, ask the captain to check if you can see the traffic. Not just yet.
France 348, stand 64, ready for taxi.
Can I see it from my side? I cannot.
Air France 3428, taxi on point runway 22 via inner link 5 and Alpha.
Runway 22 via inner.
Well, he's not there. Alright, continue pushback. So he said face southwest. which is unusual. So we'll have to go like this. So nose to the right.
Heathrow 08999, Geneva, hello, cleared Fiumicino.
Probably help if I start the APU as well, which is, yeah, my bad. Let's do that first.
Cleared to Fiumicino via Connie 5 Juliet departure, initial climb flight level 90, scope 1000, Heathrow 0899.
Heathrow 0899, report correct.
Oh dear.
Swiss 2819 requesting airborne clearance to Zurich.
Oh, that's interesting. It does actually disconnect the external power when you get lifted. That's quite cool, actually. I can't lie. Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't realise it would disconnect the external power when you when you get lifted.
2819, report correct.
Fair enough.
Well
then.
Good evening, Swiss 59 Golf Whiskey, stand 11 information uniform and...
Looks like we're waiting on the APU. We can check the APU's progress here.
Swiss 59 Golf Whiskey, Geneva, hello, clear 30, out of runway 22, Moldus for Alpha departure, initial climb flight level 90.
Takes a while to start up.
6730. Okay, Zurich via the Moldus for Alpha departure, runway 22, initial climb 90 and squawk 6730, 59 Golf Whiskey. Swiss 59 Golf Whiskey, report correct.
We're just going to hold the parking brakes for now.
Swiss 3 Delta Charlie, contact Geneva arrival 131.325, bye-bye.
131.325, bye-bye, Swiss 3 Delta Charlie, schönen Abend, Adi, danke vielmals fürs Lotsen.
Danke, gleichfalls.
There we go. There we go. Right, we're back.
2819, is it possible for you to take another stand because you're standing on top of two people?
We'll get the APU bleed on immediately, and
reload again.
we're looking good. Everything is as it was. We just needed to flick the pitch trim, etc. back on. Fantastic. All right, let's go. Parking brake is released. Below the line, windows and doors are closed, beacon light is on, and parking brake is off.
QNH 1002.
Ignition to A, and we'll start with engine 2.
1002 on board, 59 Golf Whiskey.
Lovely stuff. I got there in the end, chat. N2, 20%. Let's start the fuel flow.
Airport 3428, contact Geneva arrival, must clear up 625, I'm sure very nice flight, bye-bye.
Oh, beautiful pushback there, right onto the centre line. Parking brake is set. Engine is stable. Let's go for a start on engine number 1. How late are we? 19 minutes. Right, lovely stuff. Got there in the end, chat. Why does this camera sound like it's inside? I think I set that one up wrong. Oops. Never mind. Right. Start the fuel flow. Not paying attention here. Right, alright. We'll say good engine start just so we can get on our way, seeing as though we've taken a little while here. Flight 4 says, was there an update to this plane? No, there wasn't yet. No. B13, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, engine is stabilizing. Let's restart the chrono there. Engine mode selector back to off. We get the APU bleed off now and the APU master. Everything's looking good up there. We'll get the transponder to transponder. And just going to go ahead and tune the approach frequency on 131.325.
Thank you very much for responding. QNH 100 Tools started approved.
QNH 100 Tools are approved, switch to 819.
Can't grab that inner knob for some reason. Maybe it's the camera angle. Sorry, I can't grab. It's the outer knob I'm after. There we go. 131325 is the approach frequency. We'll have that ready. Right, lovely stuff. Flight controls check. All looking good there. And on the rudder pedals as well. Ooh, that's looking a bit strange, isn't it? There we go, that's better. Alright.
348 on the taxi.
Miss 348 ready for taxi.
348, thank you very much. Taxi on the control runway 22 via link 4 and out.
Taxi on the point, runway 22 by link 4 and out, Swiss 348.
Swiss 59 Golf Whiskey, ready to taxi on 82.
Right, link 4 and out, which this is link 4 right here, and then right onto outer.
Turning onto link 4, taxi.
Alright, so we get the taxi lights on.
Link 5 and alpha.
Behind traffic and to link point runway 22.
Let's go.
Inner or link 5 in alpha. 59 Golf Whiskey.
Okie dokes. After start checklist I've not done yet, but we'll do that as we're moving because the controller's eager to get us moving here. Yeah, I need to fix that. It sounds so strange. Right.
And Swiss 59 Golf Whiskey, you're now clear of any traffic.
Pitch trim is going to be 1.3 up.
And for traffic 59 Golf Whiskey.
Taro 0899er, QNH 1002, push start approved, facing southwest.
Push and start approved, facing southwest, Taro 0899.
1.4 up is what we're after. It's about there. That should do it. We'll set the flaps to 15.
Correct. QNH 1002. Taro 0899.
Right, so after start checklist, pitch trim is set, rudder trim is 0. Spoilers are slats and flaps 15, ecam status is checked. Anti-ice is not required. Hand signal is received after start checklist complete. Stay on the taxiway here. Before takeoff, down to the line. Flight controls are checked. Briefing is confirmed. Slats and flaps 15-15. All looking good there. Performance FMAS is checked and read. Takeoff config is checked. Transponder is set. Down to the line complete. Lovely. Jubbly. Hooky Hook, welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. Welcome to the channel from Munich. Hope you're doing well.
348, you can contact Geneva arrival 131-325 bye-bye.
131-325 for Swiss 348. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye. Alright. Geneva departure. Very good evening. Swiss 348. We're on Alpha heading to runway 22.
348 Geneva, arrival good evening, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Swiss 348. Okay, cool.
Swiss 3 Delta Charlie, monitor Unicom 122.80, gott flug, ciao, Lorenz.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, danke vielmals, KD Swiss 3 Delta Charlie.
Schön Abend.
Schönen Abend.
Flugfoto.
Gary, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I'll catch up with the questions when we get underway, chat. Right, so just a quick review. We've got VS, we've got P climb armed. That's fine. Heading and nav is armed. FD2. 9,000 blue is set.
348 wind variable 2 knots, runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff, Swiss 348. Alright, we're cleared for takeoff, chat. Lovely job. So, before takeoff, below the line, cabin is secure. TCAS.
3428 monitor unit.
TARA.
2.80.
Packs are on. Ignition is off. Anti-ice is off. Before takeoff checklist complete. Bit quick for that turn there, but it's sporty. Right. Okay. Let's get the landing lights on and the strobe lights on. I'm sure I did a button for the strobe lights, but it doesn't seem to work right now.
Number approach, good evening. Swiss 500 Golf, Whiskey holding 1 runway 22. Be ready.
Swiss 500 Golf, Whiskey, Geneva arrival, hello, hold short runway 22.
Holding for runway 22, 500 Golf, Whiskey.
Alright, we're cleared for takeoff. Let's do the controller a favour and not stop here. So, engines up to... Oh my god, what is happening? What happened there? Right, the chrono is on.
Swiss 500 Golf, Whiskey, line up and wait, runway 22.
Engines up to 40%. They are looking stable. Let's go to Toga. Alright. Thrust SRS runway. Nav is blue, PCAM is blue. Takeoff thrust is set. 100 knots. V1 rotates. positive rate, gear up.
Swiss 348, identified climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Swiss 348. Alright, 150. Just sync the, actually I don't know how to sync the heading bug on this
Swiss
interact.
59, Golf Whiskey, wind variable 2 knots.
Get the gear off.
22 cleared for takeoff.
Get the nose lights off. And the ground spoilers disarmed. Set standard. Not exactly sure how you do that with this interaction system. We'll just set QNH 1013 for now. Alright, P climb, P thrust. And look at that contrail up there. Just flying manually at the moment, chat. Alright, after takeoff checklist, slats and flaps are not retracted yet. We'll get to flaps 15.0. Good thing we have that as a checklist item. And we'll go to flaps 15.0. Sorry, we'll go to flaps up.
Swiss 59, Golf Whiskey, identified climb flight level 160.
Flight level 160, 59, Golf Whiskey.
Still just flying manually here, chat. Just enjoying how this aircraft is to fly.
Alright, for Swiss 2819 with you. Swiss 2819, Geneva arrival, good evening. Wind calm, runway 22, QNH 1002, runway 22.
Big right turn.
Takeoff. Cliff takeoff.
Alright, after takeoff checklist, slats and flaps retracted, landing gear is up and neutral, packs are on, altimeters are set. After takeoff checklist complete. Accelerating to our final climb speed now, 325 knots. We'll get the landing lights off. I'm going to keep the seatbelt signs in for now as we've got a big turn here.
Swiss 59, Golf Whiskey, turn left, direct Social.
Left, direct Social, 59, Golf Whiskey.
Oh, bit of a bump there.
Swiss 348, turn left, direct deep here.
Left direct deep here, Swiss 348. That is what we're doing anyway, so no issues at all there. It's given me a bit of a funky intercept here for this turn. It's kind of overshot it and then undershot it.
Arrival, good evening, it's our 2819, taxi to runway 22 via Alpha.
Vitaro 0899, Geneva arrival, good evening, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, taxi 2819.
Alright. Command 2, or AP2. Let's get that direct in to deep here.
Swiss 348, monitor Unicom 122.80, goodbye.
1228, Swiss 348, thank you, have a good evening, bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, so going to Unicom now. So I'll give ourselves a climb up further. We were just about to level off there, but we've got a mode reversion because we changed the altitude. So we're going to carry on up to 380, which is our cruising flight level. It's doing some funky stuff here. It's not drawn me a line in there, but nevertheless, it looks like it's doing the right thing. Although it's put in looked now. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure, like I say, how you press this button in with, how you pull it out rather with this cockpit interaction system, which is a bit problematic. I can restart the chrono now. Nevertheless, not too shabby, I don't think. Oh, I thought I turned the nose lights off. There we go, lovely. Okie dokes. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I do find this is very nice to hand fly. I do enjoy it. One thing I have noticed though is when you are doing an intercept, it does seem to go a bit funky, to be honest with you. It does go a little bit funky. Looks like we've got some weather in front of us. Turn the seatbelt signs off for now. Look at that down there. That looks impressive, doesn't it? Alright. Alfie's taxiing to runway 22. Enjoy, dude. Have a good takeoff. I hope you've had a good takeoff, rather. We'll increase the range there on the TCAS. We'll just set it to above. Right. We're on our way. Let's see. B13 asks, what overlay do I use for OBS? I'm sort of using a combination of. What do you mean? What do you mean by overlay? Do you mean for this thing up here, or do you mean something else? Alistair says, good evening Alistair, welcome dude, I hope you're doing well. Quickly, I was setting up VATSIM nervously today and saw Geneva was up, so I had my first radio check. Very good. Yes, I can totally relate to that. It's, yeah, definitely something that you get used to, but yeah. Heading into some cloud here, we're going to go ahead and turn the anti-ice on. Because we are sort of within the range of potential icing conditions. We did also see some potential for icing on the significant weather charts as well. Toga's in the chat. Love to see it, Asa. Love to see it with those custom emotes that you can get if you're a channel member. Amazing, dude. Well, if you enjoyed that takeoff, please do consider hitting the thumbs up button on the stream. I can see we've got 47 people in here. Only 21 likes. I'm sure we can get another 26. I hope you guys enjoyed that anyway. That was quite nice. I'm not sure why my keybind for the strobe isn't working. Oh, of course it's working now. Oh, it won't turn back on. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to play with that in SPAD.next. I set it all up in SPAD.next. See, does it work now? There we go, fixed. I thought I fixed that the other day. Maybe I didn't save the changes. There we go, lovely stuff. Fantastic. All right. Love to see it. We'll get these guys turned off now. And yeah, like I was saying the other day, guys, is for some reason the flight path vector only seems to work here on the captain side. whatever reason. Not exactly sure why, but yeah, that's it. And in this aircraft as well, you can also set a flight path angle target. I'm not sure if it's actually working though, because I can't see it on here. Yeah, so it should display a little marker which shows the basically a reference target that you can use to fly a certain flight path angle, which would be quite cool, quite useful, but for some reason it didn't seem to show it. Not sure, maybe they've not added that in yet, I don't know. I can't remember if that actually worked in the explain version or not. I'm not sure if it did, to be quite honest. And I've just realised I didn't say auto brake max for the takeoff. Hands up in the chat if you noticed that. Right. Off we go. Let's just put EGLL in here. Lovely stuff. All right. FCAM, welcome to the chat from somewhere in Canada. Forget where that KO is, but welcome indeed. Yeah, I really need to fix that camera. That's sounds so strange. Beautiful livery. Almost looks like we're not going anywhere. That camera needs some work. Look at the detail though on the strobe lights there. That is nice. Right, lovely. We're on our way, chat. Let's see. Do we have any controllers online as we get in towards the UK? We do indeed. We've got London Control South on, and that's it. They're going to be very busy. Holy. Right. Plenty of weather coming up. Oh, it's not too bumpy. $10 of snow today in CYUL. Amazing, dude. That's a lot of snow, but I'm sure you Canadians can cope with it, unlike here in the UK, where if we get the tiniest bit of snow, everything just grinds to a halt. Saf, no worries at all. Well, thank you if you did leave a thumbs up. Much appreciated. And thank you also, anyone else. There's 6 people that left a like there. Appreciate that. Thank you. Very good, Alfie. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Roy says, did you get the AP settings to work in the honeycomb throttle? Roy, I'm not using a honeycomb throttle, so I can't really comment on that. I'm not sure. Are you referring to the knobs, or what is it that you're referring to there? But yeah, I don't have that throttle, so I can't really tell you. But alright, what's not on the flowchart there, Gary? I must have missed. I can't remember what we were talking about. Ooh. Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. It's a very chilled climb. We're only going 1,000 feet per minute here. I wonder if we have picked up a bit of icing. Cannot really see from here. If we turn on the wing light, does that help at all? does not. Can the captain see? No. Doesn't have that little sticky out bit that the A320 has on here, does it? Can't see any icing on the wipers. Is that? No. Can't see any on the nose. We're okay. I think we're okay. Although probably the anti-ice is hampering our climb performance slightly. Max brakes. Got you, Gary. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's not on any of the. It's not on any of the checklist, is it? Although, having said that, I very rarely forget to turn that on when I'm flying the A320. So I'm surprised I didn't. It's probably just because it's a bit of a newer aircraft to me in Microsoft Flight Sim. Right, okay, so our cruise is not going to be super long here. We're expecting to step down to flight level 360 at Addon. Now, let's have a look. Addon is here. What we'll do is we'll put... excuse me. We'll put 360 at Addon. Say at Addon, surely. There we go. Oh, sorry, we wanted a vertical revision, didn't we? What am I doing? There we go, that's better. Okay, must have pressed the wrong button there. So we'll go at or above 360 at Addon. Just to remind us. Although I'm fairly certain that's probably not the done procedure. Beautiful, we're above the clouds now. Let's get that anti-ice off. That is increasing our N1 slightly. Love to see it. I don't think profile... Oh, my profile climb is not on, actually, is it? No. When did that go off? I wonder if that went off when I did that. I was not paying attention to that at all. There we go. That's giving me a bit more power. Oh dear. I wonder when that went off. I was totally not paying attention. Dear oh dear. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Alfie. Because I definitely did have that on for the initial part of the climb. I remember calling out P climb. Interesting. It must have gone off on its own. I wonder if I clicked it by mistake. Yeah, so look at that. This cost index is giving us Mach 0.79, which is just about right for the SimBrief profile. Nick, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well, mate. Remind you of Andy Murray, do I now? Well, yeah, I've heard that one before. Not gonna lie. You can click these into nav mode now. And to be honest with you, chat, I'm really not liking this new cockpit interaction system. Even if it does make the knobs a little bit quicker, I'm just gonna put this back into Legacy here. And then I can go ahead and just pull that for standards, and I know what I'm doing there. Right, fantastic. All right. Have I finished installing all of my things? In terms of what, the new desk and stuff like that. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, the only thing I don't have at the moment that we used to have is the hand cam. I don't have that set up yet, but yeah, I'm still trying to work out the best option to do that in this new room. I might have to get a mount that actually fixes onto the wall and then comes out over the desk, something like that. That might be the best option. Lovely stuff, though. Lovely stuff indeed. Altitude in meters, interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that stream. I'm going to have to watch this stream back and see when the profile clicked off. Oh, I know when it was, chat. I know when it was. It was when I'd had the mode revision, and I actually called out, didn't I? When we were going into P-Alt, when we had our initial clearance to flight level 150, and then just as it was capturing the altitude, I changed the selector, and I didn't press profile again after that. That's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's just me being dim there. Lovely stuff, though, chat. Lovely stuff. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Left your APU running? Yeah, it's easily done. I've definitely done that before. Oh, what's going on with the chat list here? Hello? Hello? Okay, it'll let me go. There we go. Okay. Right, 400 feet to go. I tell you what, I haven't bound this this button here yet. Bound the auto thrust disconnect, but not that one, I don't think. There we go, P-Alt. Lovely, right, so we're going to have a look at our arrival briefing momentarily. I'm just going to bind that button while I remember. Hopefully I can find the LVAR for it. Unless I might just be able to send a sim event. Oh no, that didn't work, I don't think, did it? Right. Gonna guess it's the A310 AP disconnect button. We'll give it a quick test, shall we? Yep, that definitely works. Lovely job. Let's see if it actually cancels the warning as well. It does. Okay, great. Gotta test these things. Gotta test them. Right. Okie dokes then, chat. Looks like we're coming towards the end of the weather. Obviously this weather radar I think it is just like a top-down view, isn't it? of the weather. It's not exactly showing us what is an issue for us, because the normal weather radar, this is tilted up by 6 degrees now, this would be in a climb, but what would you do when you were up here? You would, I mean, even if I put it on 0 tilt, so it's just looking straight forwards, it should really just show us more or less nothing, because you can see there's nothing really immediately in front of us, or at least it shouldn't show it as red anyway. So yeah, it's definitely just a top-down view of the weather there, but we'll go ahead and set it down to about -5, and we'll set this to below. Right, okie dokes, let's have a look at the arrival then into London. So we'll bring up the fuzz pads. Let's see, what program did I use for just before for the descents? Not sure what you're asking there, Alfie. What program did I use just before for the descent? Not sure on that one. Just tried Fenix again, working with keyboard and mouse, same speed. Interesting, Acer. Not 100% sure on that one. Maybe try blanking out all your keybinds to blank profiles, potentially. See how it gets on then. Oh, for the step down. Yeah, so I just put a vertical revision at Addon. I just put 360 or above there at Addon. Just as a reminder more than anything, so you can see it says 360 or above there at Addon, and it has actually calculated that as part of the descent as well. Although strangely, it says 380 here. Oh, sorry, that's the top of descent, isn't it? Never mind, ignore me. That's fine. No issues at all there. Right. Oh. Sorry. You won't be able to see that, will you? Yeah, so... yeah, I went into here and just next to Addon, put in 360 at or above, just as more of a reminder than anything, but it has also calculated that as part of the descent. You can see it's got top of descent just before Addon. And, yeah, it's just because the sim brief gave me a step down at that point. That's all. Okay, folks. So let's have a look at the arrival briefing. So we'll have a quick look on here first, because we do have a controller online in the south of England. We do actually have Heathrow Director on as well. Very good. So information November at Heathrow. Arrival runway 09 left or 27 left. So we'll assume 09 left, that's more likely. Surface wind is 090 at 9 knots. Visibility 7 kilometers, light rain. Broken 4,400 feet, cumulonimbus nimbus detected. Temperature is 10 degrees, dew point 9, QNH 983. Right. So we're going to go to London control first. But nevertheless, we'll go ahead and do the briefing now. So we're expecting the LSO1 hotel, and we'll already be descending on that before we actually enter their airspace. So if we have a look here, actually, LSO is right on the edge of it, of London airspace. But nevertheless, we'll do LSO1 hotel. I doubt he's going to change that because of the fact there's no other controllers online to do that. So LSO1 hotel, And this is coming into London, UK. It's an hour-and-a-half star for Heathrow. This is a 10-2, so it's going to be a Lesso 1 hotel, and it's an hour-and-a-half arrival. Airport elevation is 83 feet, which I'm going to set now before I forget. So hour 5 required. Transition level by ATC, which we can just take from the ATIS here. Transition level is flight level 80. So we're going to come in at a Lesso, and we're basically just going to fly in a straight line. Rotno, ETVAX, required altitude is flight level 180, Tiger, and then Lima Lima Echo 01, max 250 knots, and then down to Biggin Hill, which is max 220 knots and flight level 70 is a required altitude there. Do not proceed beyond Biggin Hill without ATC clearance. And we've got descent planning, which just lines up with the restrictions noted there at ETVAX and Biggin Hill. So the arrival we're expecting, or the approach we're expecting to fly, is for runway 09 left. Let's just set that here. 09 left. And the approach is down here, isn't it? I'm still not fully used to this new Navigraph. So it's ILS 09 left, and we can use the transition of Biggin Hill if we want, but we'll probably be on vectors. We can probably assume it's going to be vectors. It's highly unlikely we'll have to fly that that transition there. So if I bring up the charts once again for Heathrow. If we go on the star charts, we do have the initial approaches from Biggin Hill, which is what that is depicting there. It's unlikely, like I say, we'll have to fly that, but I will just plug that in just in case. Also, it'll help with the descent planning. So we're not going to brief that in too much detail. This is usually without radar control, as you can see, without radar control, which we will have. Pin that one just in case, but there we go. So we'll be vectored from Biggin Hill, usually probably to the west, and then into runway 09 left. So looking at the ILS for 09 left, this is going to be the ILS DME, runway 09 left. This is the 11-1 chart. So localizer identifier and frequency is India Alpha Alpha and 110.3. Final approach course is 089, and the final approach fix is 7.5 miles. India Alpha Alpha at 2,500 feet. Minimums we'll look at below. Runway elevation is 79 feet, and the MSA at the highest is 2,200 in the northwest sector. So the ILS itself is pretty straightforward. It's 3 degrees, glide slope, just very standard. We've got high intensity airport lighting system, and we've got a PAPI on the left side of the runway. The minimums we'll use the Cat 1 minima. We'll use the decision height, as that's what we have in the A310, so we'll put in 200 feet. And looking at the missed approach, it's climb straight ahead, and then when passing 1580 feet or 0 miles from the localizer inbound, whichever is later, climbing left turn on track 036 to 3000 feet. So the go-around altitude is 3000 feet. And then once we arrive at London, we're coming in 09 left. We'll use low auto brake because we're probably expecting a taxi down to Terminal 2A. So we'll aim to vacate at Alpha 6. And then we'll expect a taxi probably down Kilo, all the way down, right on Bravo, and then to Terminal 2A. We might get sent in here as well. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. But what we could do is make note of a stand that we could potentially use. So I think in the real world, Swiss flies into one of these stands here potentially. So maybe we'll go for let's say stand 216 maybe, which is going to line up with our taxi instructions. So Alpha 6 Kilo 216. Nice and simple taxi for Heathrow there. So let's jump over and make sure we've got it all plugged in properly. Alistair Knott, thank you very much, dude, for the £10 super chat. Much appreciated, dude. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate your continued support, Alistair. Did I see the Flybywire A380 stream? I have seen bits of it. I haven't looked at it in full yet, though. But yeah, looking pretty cool. Gary says, I found a more concise flowchart for the A310. It has 7 pages. Any good for you? By all means, feel free to stick it in the chat or in the Discord. But I'm fairly confident with my flows, to be honest with you. It's just, I think sometimes I just get a bit distracted trying to speak to you guys. Everything was default today, so that is a bit strange, to be honest. Have you tried, just as a curveball, have you tried fully uninstalling it and reinstalling it maybe? Amy, welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. Okay then, chat. So let's make sure we've got everything tuned in properly. So the ILS is 110.3. Oops, wrong knob. 110.3 and the inbound course of 089. Oh baby, slow. There we go, that's a bit faster, isn't it? We'll get there. 089. Okay, we'll stick in the progress page as well. EGLL 09 are left. 185 miles to go. And we'll go for flaps full this time. Although we could do flaps 2020 again, couldn't we, chat? That was quite nice. Felt quite nice and maneuverable with 2020. Because we do want that long rollout, don't we, as well? So let's do 2020. And we'll do auto brake low. That's fine with me. DH, we're going to set to 200. Lovely. Okie dokes. And we'll come down here and we'll just make sure that we've got the Bijan hill transition in as well. And we'll just stick that in there as well. Insert. Okie dokes. And then that's stuck in a disco after demal. Just cross-checking with my OFP. We should be going demal LSO, so that's fine. We can remove that. Bit strange that it stuck it in there, but might be an A310 thing. And then we've got the transition in there as well, which we can also check on the plan view. Lovely, and then we've got the go around. Fantastic. Great stuff. We'll just copy our we'll clear secondary and copy active, just so it's in there. That's fine. In case we need to make any modifications, which we probably won't. Wind is 10 knots at Heathrow, so wind correction of 5 is going to be fine. And we're going to go with the 2020 landing, so it's going to give us a VAP of 150. Okie dokes. Right, okay, cool. Now, I just noticed that it's moved our top of descent to after Abner now. Oh no, that's normal. That is normal, isn't it? That's fine. We're gonna step down at Abner to 360, but we'll probably intercept our profile whilst we're on the way down there. So no issues there. What we'll probably do is once we get to Abner, we'll dial in 360 and we'll just put in vertical speed of 1,000, something like that. Okie dokes. Lovely job. Lovely job. So we're ready for the arrival. We don't have a approach performance calculator in this aircraft, so nothing to do on that front. Got to sit back and enjoy the view, really. Lovely job. Excuse me. Alright, how are we all doing today anyway? How are we all enjoying the A310? Fantastic aircraft, I think. Absolutely love it. Video doing great at the moment. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let's have a look. Lovely. Well, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the content today. There's bound to be a few little hiccups here and there, but look at that, beautiful. Aircraft speeding off in the distance there. And behind us. You guys won't be able to see that. There it is. Just above the wing there. She's a beauty. Fantastic. Glad to hear it, Alfie. Glad to hear it. I'm on Xbox and they've done well with this plane. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it on Xbox. I would have thought that some people might be a bit disgruntled at the fact that you can't get the cabin and stuff like that. But yeah, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. AIM plays Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's a bit glitchy. Yeah, it can be for some people, I find. Yeah, it's still working stuff out with it, but it's really solid for me, I think, at the moment. I do enjoy it. Am I using DLSS? I'm not, no, Alistair, no. Matt Rasso, no worries at all, dude. Take it easy. Glad you joined us. Thank you very much for dropping by. Hope you have a fantastic evening. See you later. Roy's at my 6. Let's have a look. Can't quite see you, I don't think, but Beautiful looking aircraft, isn't it? Beautiful. Right. Coming up on Abner now, 7.3 miles. What I did want to try as well for the landing here is I wanted to just try out the built-in replay tool. See if that is... see if they've improved it at all since we last tried it. So we're going to give that a try for the replay today. See how it goes. Oh, London Centre, let's go. 132.6.
So to Amsterdam, Daventry 2 Yankee departure, squawk 6464, Alpine 45 Whiskey uniform.
Alpine 45 Whiskey uniform, correct.
London Control, very good evening. Swiss 348, flight level 380, overhead Abner.
Swiss 348, hello. It's the LA01 Hotel arrival Heathrow. When ready, descend flight level 180, level by ETFAX.
Leso 1 Hotel arrival, when ready, descend flight level 180, level ETFAX. Swiss 348, thank you.
Lufthansa 6 Echo Mike, contact London 134.12.
Well, we are ready. We were going to step down here anyway, so flight level 180. And we'll start the descent. So profile speed, profile descent, and level of 180 at ETFAX. We've got that restriction in there now anyway.
350.
Climbing flight level 350 for an enter Bravo Delta.
Engine spooled up for a second there, not sure exactly why, but...
Mike Golf, information Bravo, A320 at Birmingham, requesting clearance for destination Düsseldorf.
Eurowing 6 Mike Golf, hello, cleared to Düsseldorf, Daventry 2 Yankee departure.
Just going to turn down the weather radar a bit because it's a bit difficult to see the restrictions. So we're going to step down now, and we might as well continue our descent. We've got ETFAX 180 there, so the VNAV should calculate our path down to there quite nicely. Give this video a 9 out of 10. Oh, thank you very much, Amy. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say.
Eurowing 6 Mike Golf.
Eurowing 6 Mike Golf, correct.
Right, so we're next going to get past to...
12.8, thanks for the great service. Good evening.
Oh, there's so many controllers on over Europe now, but I think Heathrow...
Skyways 1194.
I think Heathrow arrival has gone offline.
Goodbye.
131.1 for Skyways 194, thank you. London Control, hello, very good evening. Papa going to play 240 inbound to Choco.
Yes, they have. Okay, never mind.
Ryanair 8 Papa Romeo, hello. It's a Rinnis 1 Alpha arrival.
Yeah, normally you have to report the ATIS and aircraft type when you first speak to Heathrow, but because we're speaking to the London Control.
Flyer 4472, nothing further, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122.8.
I didn't do that, but I didn't realise approach was offline, so maybe I should have done.
Turkish 1 Bravo November, contact London 134.125. Goodbye.
I'm at 40 nautical miles in front. Very good, very good. Are you guys on Volanta? Who's flying along? You'll have to let me know. You can add me on there for Bobby Fuzzy, and I should be able to see you then on the map.
I'm also one like from Manchester.
Ryanair 2 Bravo Delta, route direct capture.
So coming into London now, remember we had a forecast of potential moderate to severe icing and turbulence.
Sorry, we crossed Ryanair 2.
So we're going to have to bear that in mind.
Ryanair 2 Bravo Delta.
Thanks.
London Control, good evening, X-ray Alpha Foxtrot Charlie, flight level 220, expecting Neville 1 Charlie with you.
Lawrence, thank you very much for the 7 months of your silver membership. Nice clouds indeed. Very good. Thank you very much for your support, dude. As ever, much appreciated. Enjoy the new badge there. Oh, I think you already had the badge, didn't you? That's a 6-monther.
Control, good evening, Airline 6 Tango Alpha, descending level 290.
Thank you very much, dude.
6 Tango Alpha, hello. Tebra 2 Golf arrival for Gatwick.
Tebra 2 Golf arrival for Gatwick, 6 Tango Alpha.
Easy 9 Charlie Bravo, descend flight level 140, level by Addon.
Can you repeat, please?
Easy 9 Charlie Bravo, descend flight level 140, level by Addon.
Remember, transition level is 80 here in Heathrow.
Descent flight level 140, level by Addon. Easy 9, turn about.
This controller's certainly got his plate full though, so we're going to have to try and make sure we listen out and not miss any of his...
Easy 53 Sierra Bravo, when ready, descend flight level 200.
Not miss any of his transmissions.
Flight level 200,
I'm excited for Christmas. To be honest, I've not really thought about it at all yet. Are you excited for Christmas? Yeah, it's not really something I thought about really yet.
Tango Alpha, speed 280 knots.
Although I probably should do.
Conversion, descend flight level 220.
Speed 280, that's all great, descending on level 220, Airline 6 Tango Alpha.
Clouds looking good though. I mean, they are a bit grainy, but look at that. That looks pretty goddamn incredible, doesn't it?
29 miles of Dover.
Ryanair 1337 London, hello, climb flight level 2.
That looks just super.
Climb, but flight level 29ers.
What are your plans, Amy? Have you got any good plans for Christmas?
Papa Romeo, when ready, descend flight level 180, level Addon.
When ready, descend flight level 180 and confirm India Delta Echo Sierra India. Ryanair Papa Romeo?
Correct, be level by Addon.
Roger, 8 Papa.
Walker 2987, route direct inland.
Direct, route direct inland, Walker 2987.
Another aircraft in front there. Love to see it.
X-ray Alpha Foxtrot Echo Charlie, contact London 134.125.
134.125 X-ray Alpha Foxtrot Charlie.
We are looking good on the descent. The level off, though, is looking like it's going to be a little bit earlier than ETVAX.
London Alpine 45 Whiskey uniform. Stand 41 Charlie, requesting push and start.
Alpine 45 Whiskey uniform, QNH 983 hectopascals, push start approved.
Which it shouldn't really be doing, but we'll...
983 and push start approved. Alpine 45 Whiskey uniform.
We'll monitor that.
Going 6 Mike request push.
It is moving along though, so we'll keep an eye.
QNH 983 hectopascals, push and start approved.
Push and start.
2 aircraft over there now.
6 Mike, thank you.
Canadian Express 219, contact Brussels 131.1. Goodbye.
131.
He is zooming.
Swiss 348, contact London 134.125. Good night.
What's my Volanta name? It's Bobby Fuzzy.
Swiss 348, contact London 134.125. Swiss 348, London. Ryanair 337, contact.
Oh my god, I missed my transmission there. I was too busy looking at the chat. Swiss 348 with you. Sorry. Say again.
Okay, just crossed. So Ryanair 1337, confirm 131.1.
131.1 for Ryanair 1337.
Great, thanks.
He was going to tell me to contact someone else, I believe.
Speedbird 121 at flight level 290.
Speedbird 121, hello. It's a Tebra 2 Golf arrival for Gatwick.
Tebra 2 Golf arrival. Speedbird 121.
Swiss 348, contact London 134.125.
134.125, Swiss 348, apologies.
Ryanair 8 Papa Romeo, descend flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110 and ahead cover me.
Easy 53 Sierra Bravo, nothing further now. Monitor Unicom 122 display.
Unicom 128, Timber, descent.
Alright, we're getting some turbulence here. Let's get the seatbelt signs on.
Central level 80, Lufthansa 6 Mike. Lufthansa 6 Echo Mike, redirect Timber. Directed Timber, Lufthansa 6 Mike.
London Control, very good evening. Swiss 348 passing flight level 1964, flight level 180, LSO 1 Hotel.
Swiss 348, roger.
Right, lovely stuff.
London Control, good evening. Virgin 984 with you, flight level 270, inbound.
Weather's playing some tricks on the auto thrust here. It's a little bit rough.
122.6, thank you, bye bye. Virgin 984.
Swiss 348, descend flight level 150.
Send 150, Swiss 348.
Shuttle 2 Charlie, turn left all the way around, heading 2.
150 blue.
Left 260 degrees to Charlie. Shuttle 9 Charlie, if you could descend back to 3,000 feet, please.
Shuttle 9 Charlie, maintain.
Speed's going back to 250 now.
So you got the QNH 980 set.
980.
That's to slow down by Lima Lima Echo 01.
Contact London 132.6.
132.6.
Swiss 348, turn left heading 290 degrees.
Left heading 290, Swiss 348.
Turkish 1 Bravo November, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Turkish 1 Bravo November. London Control, good day. Easy 9 Charlie Bravo at flight level 140.
Easy 9 Charlie Bravo, London Control, roger.
Look at that. Oof.
X-ray Echo Charlie, you can redirect Godlu.
Correct, there, Godlu X-ray Alpha Foxtrot Charlie.
New lighting, yeah, slightly different to live stream. Slightly different.
Shuttle 9 Charlie, turn right heading 320 degrees.
But glad you like it, glad you like it. Thank you very much, dude.
66 again by Alpha 7.
Portugal 1366, thank you. Turn. Where is he going then? Right, you can turn right from Alpha, left Echo, hold Echo 1.
Right Alpha, left Echo, hold Echo 1, left Star 1266.
Stick with 44 Charlie, 209 all right, just wind 06 degrees, 9 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
Alright, we're in the clouds now. It is a bit wet in here. We've got the engine anti-ice on. We're not concerned. Let's get these guys up.
From Tango through 2,700 feet.
Easy 28 Uniform Tango, London Control, good evening, climb now, flight number 180.
Climb 180, easy 28 Uniform Tango.
X-ray Echo Charlie, when you're ready, descend flight number 100, be level by Godlu.
This is some weather right here. Holy mother. How can you enable the weather radar? Yep, just turn it on down here. Sys 1 or 2.
London, Control Canada 865, we are holding shot in November 11.
Swiss 348, turn left heading 280 degrees.
Left heading 280, Swiss 348.
Shuttle 9 Charlie, you're just indicating 900 foot above, my friend. Just maintaining confirm you're maintaining 3,000 feet on 980.
P alt
980 hectopascals.
Yes, 850, 980 hectopascals.
He's giving us a vector in towards the airfield here. It's a little bit of a cut in the corner.
Cleared ILS approach from runway 08 right.
350 Shuttle 9 Charlie, cleared ILS approach 08 right.
Shuttle 2 Charlie, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Some pretty nutty clouds here, isn't it, chat? Love it.
260 degrees. Heading 260 degrees.
Weather radar does work to a certain degree in this aircraft, Ryan. Yes, it's not perfect, but yes, it does work to a degree.
Echo X-ray Echo Charlie, descent flight number 130. X-ray Echo Charlie, descent flight number 130.
Flight level 130.
I do wish there was a little bit more turbulence in the clouds.
Charlie, contact London 132.6.
Got a couple of aircraft on our TCAS there, just below us.
Air Canada 865, line up on weight 089 right.
Air Canada an 865, we line up 09 right.
Swiss 348, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Swiss 348.
Turkish 1 Bravo November, descend to altitude.
Right, flight level 100. Let's see. If we go for profile, it's going to revert to vertical speed. Let's go level change. Retard speed, alt is blue. Flight level 100, blue.
Shuttle 9 Charlie, if you can, speed 16 or knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 knots till 4 DME, Shuttle 9 Charlie.
Shuttle 2 Charlie.
Good evening, Airline 6 Tango Alpha, descending 140, speed 290 knots.
Easy 9 Charlie Bravo, redirect timber.
These clouds are nuts, aren't they, chat?
Charlie Bravo, redirect timber.
Direct timber, ESC 9 Bravo.
Berlin 6 Tango Alpha, under control, roger.
And on control, easy 8 to Mike, reaching altitude 6,000 feet on the Otwick to Zulu departure route.
Easy 8 to Mike, under control, good evening, climb flight level 180.
Kepler 180, easy 8 to Mike.
Easy 28 uniform Tango, contact London 132.6. 132.
Now, we're sort of past Biggin Hill here. The speed restriction is 220 at Biggin Hill, but because we're on vectors, I'm going to stay at 250 unless he tells me otherwise.
Descend flight level 90, easy 9 Bravo.
Shuttle 9 Charlie, call down only to tower 124.225.
Call down only to tower 122.225.
Confirm that 124.225. Lufthansa 6 second Mike, just confirm you're maintaining flight level 80 on standard pressure.
What vector at Biggin Hill? Well, you can either fly the transition because you don't have ATC, or you can just vector yourself using your ND.
Yeah, just confirm you're maintaining flight level 80 on standard pressure.
Baseline 080 on standard signal.
ILS just got picked up there. ILS is identified.
Control, hello, Lufthansa 8 Papa Alpha, information proper, QNH 980.
Right, let's crack the landing lights on. I just want to see if we've got some volumetric effects.
Munich. Roger, I'll call you back. Shuttle 2 Charlie, turn right, turning 340 degrees.
Right 0 degrees, Shuttle 2 Charlie.
Lufthansa 6 Echo, Mike, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 980.
Not seeing any, but it might be too thick clouds.
6,000, QNH 980, Lufthansa 6 Echo, Mike. Lufthansa 6 Echo, Mike, contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
Seatbelt signs are already on.
Easy 89 Charlie Bravo, contact Gatwick Director 126.825. Missed your chance, X-ray Echo Charlie, descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, X-ray Alpha Fox Super Charlie.
Turkish 1 Bravo November, turn right heading 360 degrees.
Right 360 degrees, Turkish 1 Bravo November.
X-ray Echo Charlie, descent flight level 100. Sorry.
Descent flight level 100, X-ray Alpha Fox Super Charlie.
Thank you. Easy 9 Charlie Bravo, contact Gatwick Director 126.
Alt Star, we can probably expect further descent clearance momentarily. We are quite close.
Director on 126.825, easy 9 Bravo, goodbye.
Shuttle 2 Charlie, turn right heading 110 degrees, cleared ILS approach, 08 right.
Right 110 degrees, cleared ILS 08 right, Shuttle 2 Charlie.
Easy 82 Mike, contact London 132.6.
132.6, have a good evening, easy 8 to Mike.
Right, Turkish 1 Bravo November, turn right heading direct.
This controller is very busy.
Runway 09 left.
Right 060 degrees, cleared ILS approach 9 left, Turkish 1 Bravo November.
Canada 865, I'm just waiting a release from another sector to stand by. Swiss 348, turn right heading 300 degrees, descent flight level 80.
Right heading 300, descend flight level 80, Swiss 348.
X-ray Echo Charlie, after Godlu, it is the on leg 1 Golf transition for 09.
Retard speed.
After Godlu, Alkin transition.
Flight level 80 is blue.
9 X-ray Alpha Fox Super Charlie.
It's just checked the odd leg 1 Golf.
We're descending relatively quick here, so let's pull for vertical speeds, and we'll go to 1,000 feet per minute.
Say again, speed please.
2 Charlie, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 knots to 4 DME.
Sliding baby powder, pretty much.
Was Echo 865, 09 right, the surface between 060 degrees, 11 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Canada 865.
X-ray Echo Charlie.
Nice lights, nice lighting effects.
Heading 285.
Very nice.
285 from left, X-ray Alpha from Turbiton.
Air Berlin 6 Tango Alpha, descent flight level 100.
Right, I'm going to have to focus up now here, chat.
Shuttle 2 Charlie, Callsign heading to tower 124.225.
124.225, Shuttle 2 Charlie, take a bye-bye.
Swiss 348, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 980, head to Pascals.
Descend 3,000 feet, say again, QNH, Swiss 348.
QNH 980.
QNH 980, Swiss 348.
1X627. Walker 2987.
Wow, that is a low QNH.
Walker 2987, thank you. It's the Jacko 1 Golf transition. Leg 1 Juliet transition for runway 09. Leg 1 Juliet for...
QNH 980, holy moly.
627.
Right, let's keep coming down then, level change. Speed, alt is blue, 3000 blue.
Thanks for your patience, climb down flight number 180.
Alright, approach checklist, signs are set, briefing is confirmed, decam status is...
1X627, climb down
checked.
flight number 130. Coming 130.
Altimeters are set. Oh.
Hello Control, good evening, Virgin 984 with you, flight level 130, inbound Hazel.
Altimeters are set, minimums are set. Ignition is off, landing elevation is set, 100 feet. Approach checklist complete.
Good evening, Roger.
Data Control, EG73 Uniform Delta, 4,000, 6,000, object 20.
EG73 Uniform Delta, under control, thank you, climb down flight number 180.
Probably going to get a right turn momentarily.
Jersey, Coaching Air Berlin, 6 Tango Alpha, descent flight level 90.
Descending level 90, Berlin 6 Tango Alpha.
Air Berlin 6 Tango Alpha, redirect Timber.
Direct Timber 6 Tango Alpha.
Air Berlin 6 Tango Alpha, contact director 126.825.
126.825, 6 Tango Alpha.
Turkish 1 Bravo November, cleared to land runway 09 left, the wind 06 degrees at 11.
Let's land 09 left, Turkish 1 Bravo November.
Swiss 348, turn right heading 360 degrees.
Right, heading 360, Swiss 348.
1X627, contact London Control 132.6.
Right, heading 360. Let's start slowing down a bit now. Let's go to flat speed 220.
Charlie, can you redirect to Oz then, please? That's Oscar Sierra Victor Echo Victor.
And I think we'll actually come down to our green dot speed, which is 207.
Walker 2987, redirect Ravster.
Redirect Ravster, Walker 2987.
Canada 865. Continue the right turn, please, heading 220 degrees.
Speed brakes are armed.
Continue right turn, 220.
All the lights are set. We're looking good.
Swiss 348, turn right heading 060 degrees, cleared ILS approach 09 left.
Right, heading 060, cleared ILS approach 09 left, Swiss 348. Right, heading 060, cleared for the approach, let's arm land.
United 1.
Glide slope blue, localizer blue, Cat 2.
Descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100.
Auto thrust is blue for some reason, but it still seems to be working.
Content all at Timber. 147. Thank you. And you can reduce your speed now to 220 knots.
Let's put the ILS display on.
Virgin 984, descent flight level 80.
Localizer star, alt star.
1366, thank you so much for your patience. Right,
let's go to flaps 15-0. Speed is checked.
Air Canada 865, climb flight level 150. Air Canada 865, climb flight level 150. Please,
150, Air Canada 865.
Thank you, just confirm we are heading 220.
Wide slope is blue.
This is I came over 80 Okay, if you say so. Right, who's on the ground waiting at Heathrow?
Walker 1812, we have information pop up. We're in A310, QNH 980.
Alright, speed. We'll bring that back. We're going to intercept the localizer momentarily. We'll come back down to the S speeds.
Ignore that message, I'll click back.
Turn the music down.
Just want to confirm, ignore the PDC Walker 1812.
Hey, Fem, it's a bit of a weird clearance.
And we'll go to flaps 1515. Speed is checked.
That's 132 decimal.
Flaps 1515.
EG73 uniform Delta, contact London 132.6.
Bit wet.
132.6.
This water should be. I feel like it should be on the outside, not in the middle.
Go ahead. Wiz 273, climb now, flight level 180. Climb flight level.
Glide slope's going down.
Wiz 273.
10 miles to go.
103. Daniel 102, you're pushing standard pre face to the west.
Glide slope start.
Standard approved facing west. Can you 102?
Glide slope capture. Gear down.
Does the country good evening, right now, 4 Alpha MP pass 2200.
Right, 4 Alpha Yankee London Girl, good evening. You should be with Key Gatwick Director 126.8.
Oh wow, it is struggling to follow the glide slope there.
6325, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Virgin 984.
But we're still within 1 dot. Let's keep it up.
0 degrees.
Alright, let's bring the speed back down to our final approach speed, which is 150 knots.
Hey, Furman. Sorry, I've just forgotten. What was the heading?
310.
310, left 310.
We're landing flaps 2020, remember, so we've only got one more stage of flap to come out. So speed is checked, flaps 2020.
You landed 147, yeah, so maintain flight level 90 now and contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
2685, all flight level 90, United 147.
Our VAP's come back to 148 now, so let's go to 148.
We've just had a crash, like a simulator. It's frozen. We don't want to be a pain. If it keeps going like this, we'll just disconnect. Thank you.
Roger. Turkish 1 Bravo November, right Alpha, left Echo, hold Echo 1.
Right, Alpha, left Echo, and hold Echo 1, Turkish 1 Bravo November.
Swiss 34809 left, clear to land, wind 06, 0 degrees, 11 knots.
09 left, cleared to land, Swiss 348. Alright, we're cleared to land.
Altitude,
Cat 3. Landing checklist, landing gear is down, auto brake is low, anti-skid is checked. Minimums, sorry.
Negative, QNH.
Slats and flaps 2020, spoilers are armed. Landing checklist complete.
Walker 29870, descent at altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 981 hectopascal.
You can see a bit of the ground. We can't see the runway yet. Let's start the replay.
Walker 29870, descent at altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 981.
Only thing I don't like about flaps 2020 is you have quite a high attitude when you land. Just not that helpful, but
865, I've no idea what you're doing, my friend. I told you to do heading 220. You've been all over the shop. So what I want you to do now, set Air Canada 865.
Speed is getting very low here.
Climb flight level 150.
During the Kenneth 150.
Engines are coming back up, nose is coming down, that's good. Contact with the runway.
Virgin 984, descent at altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 981 hectopascal, 980.
Right, let's do this thing, chats.
Descent at altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 980 hectopascals, Virgin 94.
Autopilot disconnects.
At November Bravo 11, holding short of 09
We've got a wind, more or less straight down the runway. We've got 10 knots, getting a bit low.
Link 1 Juliet departure, Squawk 7021.
Still within 1 dot though. I'm not sure what the pappies are saying on at Heathrow here.
Hold position Squawk 7031 and for Brussels departure. Above 123.
Yeah, we do look very low, don't we, chats?
Link 1 Juliet departure.
I'm not sure if the ILS is funky here because I'm right on the diamond still.
I need a read back on it, please, so I know you've understood it.
Okay, cleared to Brussels with the Z1 Juliet departure. Squad code is, can you repeat the squad code? And QNH is 098081 hectopascal.
Right, I'm going to put you that into text. Virgin 984, turn left, heading 2.
We are down.
Degrees.
Left 260, Virgin 984.
Full reverse thrust here.
590 Whiskey Ridge, pushing past. 5 lanes, carefully. Heathrow, falling to 3.
Guys, 590 Whiskey.
60 knots, manual brakes. Lovely stuff. Wow. It looks like we were slowing down so fast there, but we just weren't. Wow. Holy.
Canada 865, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Right. Let's get the wipers
Canada
on.
865, Unicom 1228.
Canada 865, Unicom 122.
I'm trying to see the signs, but I can't see them anywhere.
Echo Charlie, descent at altitude 3000.
Let's take this exit here.
Altitude 3000 feet, EGLL, Booker 2987, descent at altitude 4000 feet. 4000 feet,
It's so difficult to see the signage. Where are we? Was that Juliet?
And London, Bob 23, do you want to read back?
Hello again, for Alpha Yankee 6000 feet inbound default.
Let's see where we are.
Alpha Yankee, London Control, Roger. Climb down, flight number 170.
We're Alpha 7.
170, right 4 bank.
Swiss 348 vacated at Alpha 7, request stand 216. Alright, we'll get the landing lights off anyway, we'll get the anti-ice off. Nose light can come to taxi.
2004, requesting clearance for Hamburger fired from Heathrow.
Strobe lights can come off as well. We'll start the APU. Oh, they do have some rain effects going on here where it clears the windscreen slightly.
Virgin 984, turn right heading 360 degrees.
Right heading 360, Virgin 984.
X-ray for Charlie, contact London 132.6, 129.425.
Oh, we're not over the stop bar yet.
Charlie, contact London 122.6, correct?
129.425.
129 425, clear for Foxtrot, check.
I'm not sure if we're taxiing at our own discretion because this guy's so busy. Let's just turn onto the taxiway anyway.
Echo Charlie, contact London 129.425.
Landing rate predictions in the chat.
Contact London 129.425.
Yes, Sean, this is live weather indeed, yeah.
Walker 2987, contact London 129.425.
29.5,
Virgin 29984, turn right heading 060 degrees, clear dialer approach runway 0.
Right.
Right, 060.
We've got the weather radar off now. Transponder can come to transponder. And we'll get the flaps retracted and the spoilers disarmed.
Walker 1812, right, well, it's going to get busy. So if you can recall me on 119.725, please.
119.725, Walker 1812.
Okay, all stations on the ground at Heathrow. Recall me 119.725, and it'll be a lot less stressful because I've got other people out. So 119.725 if you're on Heathrow. Anyone else, contact 129.
119.725.
So would you like Virgin 984 on this frequency still?
Virgin 984, no, recall me 119.725.
119.725, thank you, Virgin 984.
Under control, Walker 1812, requesting clearance to JFK.
Back breaker sets.
Walker 1812, you're clear to JFK via Compton, then flight plan route. After departure, runway 09 right. flight to London 2 DME, then make a right turn heading 220 degrees, climb to altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 1465.
Okay, we are cleared to the Kennedy Airport by
Does the rain repellent work? No, it doesn't.
After departure, runway 09 right, 2 DME, turn right heading 220, climb and maintain 6,000 after departure, squawk 1465, Walker 1812.
Walker 1812, be back to right.
Landing rate predictions in the chat, guys.
23.
Well, 3, go ahead, we're ready to start now.
Descending 8,000. Plus 23, so it's a detonate 1 Juliet departure and you'll squawk 7021.
Waiting for a taxi clearance, chats.
Well, 3 is adapting 1 Juliet departure and squawk 7021.
Plus 23, readback is correct. Once you're squawking correctly, I can let you go. Tara, Tuna 790, London Control, good evening. Leave Bijan heading 275, maintain flight level 80.
Leaving Bijan on heading 275, maintaining 80, Juliet 790.
Plus 2309 right, wind 06 degrees, 11 knots, clear for takeoff.
Good for takeoff, 09 right, above 23.
Swiss 348, taxi Alpha, right Lima, hold Lima 1.
Taxi Alpha, right Lima, hold Lima 1, Swiss 348.
Biggest 1 Bravo November, taxi second left Alpha, hold short of Lima.
Second left Alpha and hold short Lima, taxi short Bravo November.
Right, off we go.
London Control, Lufthansa 8 Papa, and 223, Boeing 727, requesting Bushwick.
Slightly different taxi into what we expected.
Face towards the west.
Not sure what stand we're going to get, but we might still get the stand we want.
David 974, your pushing start approved, face south.
2974, requesting clearance to Hamburg, sorry.
That's right, 2974, stop out, feedback then, sorry, just because you're squawking correctly. Shuttle 9 tag you on frequency.
Wet! After landing checklist, slats and flaps retracted, transponder is transponder, weather radar is off, spoilers are disarmed, APU is started, after landing checklist complete.
David 807, Kilo, London Control, thank you, maintain. Strike, continue. EG71, London Control, hello, leave Lambourne, heading 2.
Alright, this is Kilo here, even though it's very difficult to see.
Leave Lambourne at 265 and descend to flight level 80, EG71, thanks.
David 807, Kilo, descend flight level 80.
211 we've got, 143 we've got.
Cuba 807 Kilo, descend flight level 80.
Descend 80, so good turn. 807 Kilo.
Sky 590 Whiskey, really protect. Sky 590 that Whiskey, taxi straight ahead, North November Bravo 10.
Also Bravo 1, Sky 590.
Right, we need to hold at Lima 1,
425.
which I believe is just here.
Bus 23, contact London 129 425.
Lima to the right. So hard to see.
2807 Kilo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 980 hectopascal.
Say again, the cleared level last, Cuba 807
Our Lima 1 is at the opposite end.
Kilo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 980.
3,980 with 250 knots, we'll start reducing shortly, Speed 807 Kilo.
What's the next speed? Cuba 974, clearance is to Hamburg, Brooklyn Park 6, Juliet departure, squawk is 7104.
Brooklyn Park 7, Juliet departure, squawking 7104, Stuart 974.
To the rest of it is shuttle 9 Tango reduced all 3, so heading 120 degrees.
So 9 Tango, Roger, continue with the ILS.
Send me the ILS, shuttle 9 Tango.
Version 98409 left, clear to land with 06.
Right, so I think we're going to be getting our stand that we requested, 216, so we'll select that in GSX.
Can you 102 ready for taxi?
Don't need to follow me.
Taxi Bravo, left Echo, hold Echo 1.
Alistair, take it easy, thanks for dropping by.
Okay, copy. Taxi Bravo.
Shots, no worries at all, dudes. No worries at all. 143 is your guess. Let's see if you're right.
Cuba 974, raise for push.
2974, push and stop approved, face south.
Facing south, Cuba 974.
Skyways 59 Juliet Whiskey from November Bravo 1009 right to wind 06 degrees, 11 knots clear for takeoff.
Good, pick up Skyways 59 Juliet Whiskey, thank you sir.
Easy 71, make for heading now 255.
Heading to 255, Easy 71.
Shuttle 9 Tango speed 160 knots for crater, maintain till 4 DME.
6 knots for greater until 40 May, Shuttle 9 Tango.
Lima 1 is just here at the end.
Location from Bravo November, holding short of Lima.
Turkish 1 Bravo November, Roger, you're waiting for a Swiss 777 to come out, and then he's going to turn right. So after him, left into Lima, stand 243.
After the Swiss 777, left Lima, stand 243, Turkish 1 Bravo November, thank you.
So it's an A310 on the triple.
Correcting himself, very good.
Right on Bravo, right Kilo, stand 218.
Right Bravo, right Kilo, stand 218, Swiss 348.
Speed 807 Kilo, turn left, heading 180 degrees.
Left 180, speed bird 807 Kilo.
2 now 790, reduce speed 220 knots.
218 it is.
2 now 790, reduce speed 220 knots.
Got to be a heavy stand, doesn't it?
Give up.
Let's get out of the way. This guy here is waiting for us. See Concorde over there in the distance, in the rain.
On frequency, Junior 790.
Junior 790, thank you. Descent to altitude. Speed now 220 knots. Super 807 Kilo radio check.
5 mate. You are 5, yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Radio check, Junior 790.
Junior 790, radio believe 5, how many?
Radio 5, sir.
Thank you, Junior 790, reduce speed 220 knots. Descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 980 hectopascals.
Right, coming in to stand here.
980 hectopascal and reducing 220.
Lips from what? And runway turn off lights. We'll get the nose light off as well.
Piper Alpha, hold short echo, Virgin 984. Shuttle 9 Tango, runway, disregard or clear. Speed 807 Kilo, turn left, heading 125.
Left 125, speed bird 807 Kilo.
Shuttle 9 Tango, runway 09 left, wind 06 degrees, 11 knots, clear to land.
Stand 218.
Skyways 59 Juliet.
Just over there. In the middle of the picture.
123 distance 6, Skyways 5 Nice job, Tom, well done.
Cheers, mate, play. 2807 Kilo, descent to altitude 2,500 feet, cleared, ISO brake 09 left.
2,500 cleared, ILS 9 left, speed 807 Kilo.
Easy.
Want to go in the middle one?
Altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 980 hectopascals.
Trains are moving in front of us. Love to see it.
QNH 980, Easy 21.
790, turn right, heading 360 degrees.
Right, 360 degrees, Junior 79.
Lufthansa 8 Papa Alpha, requesting taxi, able November 7 departure.
Lufthansa 8 Papa Alpha, roger, left link 31, right Alpha, hold at November 7.
Left link 31,
VDGS doesn't recognise our aircraft type. I think it's not working properly yet with this aircraft, I guess.
112 is ready for push and start.
Very difficult to see.
Push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, face south, Walker 1812.
Speed 974, taxi straight ahead Alpha, hold at November Bravo 10.
Straight Alpha and hold November Bravo 10, clear to Heathrow.
Junior 790, turn right, heading 060 degrees.
Right, 060 degrees, Junior 790.
I'm going to stop early, god damn it.
Speed 220 knots, Easy 21.
Okay, oh, stop. There we go. Christ. Okay, dokes. Packet brake is set. Lovely stuff. Okay, APU is online. I'm going to go ahead and stop the replay here because I know it used to muck up in the past if you didn't do that. And, oh, do I need to save it as well? Oh, I don't know if I want to do that.
Tuna 790 clear.
It takes ages to save, doesn't it?
09 left and descend with the glide path.
Clear there, let's 09 left and we descend on glide, Tuna 790.
Little line Tango.
Let's try it for science. Engines off. Beacon light is off.
Stand 506, action line Tango.
Seatbelt sign can come off. APU bleed
on
on.
To Echo Golf.
Might as well get the wipers off now.
Left on to Echo, then Golf, stand 322, Virgin 984.
Easy 71, reduce.
That's timer can stop. Transponder can come off. And we'll come up top. We'll turn off the fuel pumps. We'll leave one on for the APU.
9 left, wind 06 degrees, 11 knots, clear to land.
9 left, clear land.
Probe heat and window heat off. Right, lovely. After landing checklist, sorry, parking checklist. APU bleed is on. Engines are off. Differential pressure. Let's just check that one. It is at 0. Lovely. Lights and signs as required. Fuel pumps are off. Window and probe heat are off. Parking brake and shocks are set. Lovely. Start the deboarding.
Kenny 102 at the end, turn right on Alpha, hold at November Bravo 11.
Okie dokes then, chat.
Right on Alpha, holding point, November Bravo 11, can you on?
Landing rate predictions, last chance.
Turn left, heading 130 degrees.
Turn left, heading 130, easy 31.
Tuna 790, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
Right, okay then. Let's
4 DME, Tuna 790.
Speed 974 from November Bravo 1009 right, wind 06 degrees, 11 knots, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff.
Let's just switch the frequency so we
ILS approach runway 0.
Don't have all that chatter going on in the background. Okay, dokes. So let's have a look at the landing report then on SimToolkitPro. So it was minus 206 feet per minute, so pretty okay. Positive touchdown. Speed was a little bit on the low side. Although the ILS seemed to bring us in very low. It was very strange. G-force was 1.04 G and heading was okay. Centerline deviation was right by 29 feet, so we were a little bit to the right of centerline there, you can see. But we were well within the touchdown zone. So, I mean, 2 out of 3 I think we got there. Not too bad, I don't think at all, really. Considering I was so confused what the ILS did with us there, it seemed to bring us in far too low. Because I was right on the diamond, regardless of the actual picture out the window and the pappies. It was a little bit strange. But it did also seem to bring us in over the runway at about 50 feet, if I remember correctly, over the runway threshold. So, yeah, a bit confused there. Maybe it's just a seating position here in the A310. Maybe I'm just not used to having this huge glare shield here. But I think we did okay. It wasn't too bad at all. Right. Passengers are deboarding. Have a look outside. Passengers are walking through the air there. That's an interesting one. Wow. Okie dokes then, chat. So, I tell you what we're going to do is, let's see, has the replay recorded itself? Let's see. No, okay, it still does that strange thing. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have a replay, unfortunately, chat. So I do apologise for that. That's one thing to test for science. And our parking checklist is complete. And that's going to be it from me for today, chat. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the way out if you enjoyed the stream today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Once again, I do hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.